And you are 16?
I'm 16.
This is July 16th, and we're here with Lisa, who happens to be 16. There's something about this number today. And she's wearing, I think, probably the most beautiful sweater I have ever seen. And because it's got hand spun in it, and we have a class coming up on this, we're just going to let the spinner, who is named Izzy, talk about this.
Yes. So this sweater is really simple. It was just a very simple raglan design, and I only used one skein of hand spun, and the hand spun
part,
is the purple, and I actually spun it all on a spindle. So
woo!
Yes,
that is
spinning
like
yarn
beyond
is very,
hand spinning.
Yes.
That's like the very primitive tool.
Yes, but if hand spun is very accessible, so if you don't have a wheel, you can still make stuff. Without a wheel, you can use a spindle and get right to work. So
and is there a class?
There soon will be. Hopefully, we're going to call it "What to Do with Hand Spun," and we're going to talk about hats and sweaters. I think that's what we have planned.
And you're teaching this.
Yes.
So my guess is it will probably be on Wednesdays.
Yes.
And the new schedule starts September. We're working on it as we speak. And so we will be planning on sending you that. So if you could just give us a peek or the back of it, because it's just so magnificent, we just have to see it. This is applied with the silk boucle?
Yes, it was silk boucle and then a little bit of a very fine silk as well.
So hand dyed and hand spun is what's really exciting here at Lambspun.
Yes.
It is over the top, and we are struggling to keep up.
And the boucle adds so much texture and depth. Yeah.
Yes.
Without having to do any color work. It really just...
And it's all silk.
Yes.
That boucle is 100% silk.
So it's very beautiful.
Very beautiful.
And anyone can do this. This was super... extremely simple and very straightforward.
You could do this.
Yes.
Thank you very much. We're mostly excited today, in addition to the new sweater by Izzy, to introduce Alex Martinez. It's a one-day only event. If you're here locally, you get to participate and come and enjoy this free presentation. And if you're not here, we will try to do some of it on Facebook so that you can see what we're doing here. And he's going to bring pieces for sale this day that they have been weaving for quite a long time. His whole family is in this tradition from Oaxaca called Zapotec weaving, and it goes back generations. And they literally do hand spinning, hand dyeing, hand weaving, using very simple tools and tedious techniques that they have learned to use their fingers and be extremely nimble and expressive and productive. I cannot believe the volume that they do. And they're hardy rugs that you can actually use. You can put them on your wall. These are some examples that we're showing today, just so you can see. I can't believe, but these are actually hand-dyed colors.
These are beautiful.
The reds are from the cochineal, which we actually have on the prickly pear cactus here in Colorado. And we have been doing a little bit of this hand dyeing here at the shop. It's kind of taken off like a rocket.
Yes.
And it will be really interesting to learn about the pigments that they use, how they're processed, and the spinning techniques are amazing. And so to have him demonstrate this is just very, very exciting. If you need holiday gifts or something special for your home, I highly recommend you make it, and we'll try to show pieces for sale online, but it is a one-day event, so he won't be here long. His home is Oaxaca, so he'll be leaving right after his visit with us.
Yes.
So it's a whirlwind thing, but I think it's going to be totally amazing. And if you want to just see a couple of pieces that we have, they're very famous for these traditional Zapotec designs. And one of the ones that he does quite a bit is like the family tree, and it actually looks like a stylized tree. And it's one of the most incredible pieces. Lori bought one, last year that's just magnificent, and hopefully he'll bring some more this visit. Some are really simple but beautiful colors. And I can't tell you how excited we are to have them here. It includes wall pieces, rugs, purses, pillows, um, lots of coasters, utilitarian and beautiful items. So that, I think that just adds a tremendous interest to our weaving tradition. And we're showing what you can do this month. Easy peasy, easy to do, easy to learn. And these techniques, even this Zapotec weaving, does not require a complex loom.
Mm-mm.
So there's so much that you can do with. We start kids and even adults with beautiful pot holders on just a very inexpensive loom called the pot holder weaving loom. It's called the Pro Loom. And these are all done with just minimal difficulty. And that was just a great step in the door. We had a class this week, and I think there's another one coming up. We'll go over that in just a minute. But just to show you some of the easy weavings we have that you can do, this is another of the Zapotec weavings. This one is done with rags, and we have a whole book right here, and there's more books here, but this is one of our favorites. Tom Nicely is a legend in weaving, and he does absolutely mind-boggling designs with the simplest of recycled materials.
That's amazing.
So it is amazing. And we had a local artist follow that tradition, and we have her runners here.
Wow.
So this is just a real fun thing to see. Rather than throw out your cotton t-shirts, you can make beautiful rugs, placemats, table runners. So it's just a great summer thing to learn.
Yeah.
We're excited to have inkle weaving be a part of our fall class schedule, and it's actually available right away. These looms are inexpensive. They're around $100. This book teaches you all these kinds of techniques you can do with just the really simple bands. It's perfect for dog leashes, collars, guitar straps, purse straps, many things. And the width of the piece is just limited by the loom, but it's amazing what you can do with a very simple loom.
Yeah.
So this is called inkle weaving. Very nice tradition. This is a frame loom, and Larissa's teaching this class, and it's literally plain weave background, and then so creatively she has needle felted onto the plain weave, so you have a three-dimensional pictorial thing.
Yeah.
This one is more Sayori technique. It's very spontaneous. It incorporates unspun fibers as well as hand spun and locks of yarn and crazy little loopy things. But really fun for people of all ages to learn this. And we've had quite a few people add this to offices, to even places where people need creative stimulation in a very gentle way. So super nice therapeutic weaving going on. Tapestry is actually pictorial weaving, and we've got an outstanding weaver that comes here in addition to Larissa. She's from Italy, and she has her pieces here for sale, and we just dyed some real fine silk for her to use as she does what we call marling, putting many fine strands together to get beautiful shading to make picture weaving. That book, Anatomy of a Tapestry, is particularly of interest because it's a father-daughter combination team that wrote the book, and the daughter illustrates the techniques that were used in her father's tapestries. So it's a how-to book as well as very inspirational book.
That's cool.
It is. And then just to show you a little bit more of the hand dyeing interest that's been going on here. This actually belongs to someone now. We're doing custom hand spinning as fast as we can. Yes. And this is exciting for two reasons, at least two reasons. One is that it has the fawn cashmere in it, which is this very, very subtle beige color. And then in a class here, we dyed silk blend with walnut shells. So that is carded into it, and this is all hand carded. and then this is hand spun. And this is just such a lovely creation that I think if you come see it, you'll be
Yes.
totally
I
inspired.
want some for myself. Yeah.
And so this one we call Stargazer. It will be in the next Savings Club. And then this one we call Daydreamer. And it's another wonderful one, again, with that light, very, very subtle fawn cashmere and that same walnut dyed silk. Just a fabulous contrast of soft colors. This just shows you the walnut shells that we used and the subtlety that we got on some of the silk. And then you've heard us talk quite a bit about Paula. She's one of the designers here. She is making the most exquisite shawl. This is the very beginning up at the neck. You can see how it expands out. And she's using 3 colors that she actually dyed in our hand dye class. And these incorporate the walnut shells that her husband ate.
Yes.
And provided the shells. So that's totally awesome. And then in August, we have another dye class, and we'll be using avocado pits that people have been bringing in.
Oh, that's exciting.
And this with a little cochineal made gorgeous, kind of mango colors, very, very beautiful. And I'm real interested to hear more about these dyes from Alex when he comes on Saturday.
Yes.
So we'll be happy to share that. And then just to let you know what it all is, this is another one that we had to show today because it's all plant dyed.
Yeah.
So you can see the subtlety of the colors is just, it's amazing. And there's just something more
That's so
appealing
cute.
about it. That's another Paula creation. And then as far as I have to show you one thing that you might enjoy learning here besides all the other things we've mentioned. This book is new, and it's called Tapestry with Pulled Warp. So tapestry, again, involves these images that are typically several yarns that go across to create imagery. And by pulling and inserting different materials, we have a wavy shuttle. You can insert things like cardboard.
Oh, wow.
It creates openings which can then be woven in, like in a different color. And this is just a real clear example of how such simple things can turn a piece from straight and plain into amazing. Wavy gravy, very, very textured and interesting. And that's just one of the simple techniques. There's many techniques in the book. It's very good.
Yeah.
So we have lots and lots of looms to show you. We'll just point out quickly. We showed you the Inkle loom. We still have in stock Eris shacked tapestry looms. This is our inexpensive Cricut. And this just shows you the types of things you can do on the Cricut. And then one last thing, because we're excited about the technique, is the table loom. These are not available anymore, but we do have some available here. And these are, the 15-inch is on sale for $6.70. It is available with a stand if you want. And this is a technique called clasped weft with the pattern. So it involves more than just the clasped weft. I think it adds tremendous interest